Guys, Dusty here with another YouTube video, and we went garage selling, and we also cleaned the camera lens, so if you watched the last one, sorry about that. This is my phone, and I'm recording with my phone, so sometimes crap gets in the lens. Anyway, yeah, we found stuff at the garage sales today. So, yeah, I guess I'll just go right into it. So I went to one garage sale, and well, actually, this is like later in the garage sales. It started with, you know, a like big cluster of 4 garage sales. Went to those garage sales, they were all crap. They were all like really bad garage sales. So went off to another garage sale, and this was about, you know, 8:20, 8:30. And this garage sale was supposed to open at 8, but they had none of their freaking stuff ready. So, you know, I just kind of looked around. I did manage to find oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, I like passively collect Polaroid cameras just because I like the mechanisms and stuff like that. But I found this Polaroid for $1, so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and hold on to this. Keep on looking around. And I was about ready to pay the people for this Polaroid right here when I saw in their garage they had a bunch of PS2 stuff. So I was like, oh, are you guys selling the PS2 stuff? And they're like, yeah, we just haven't gotten time to market it. So, you know, I waited for them to market. Took them about 20 freaking minutes. And, you know, I should have just gave them an offer on all the stuff. But, you know, I don't know if they would have taken it. But I think I did okay with this. I mean, it wasn't the craziest deals in the world, but I think it's all right. And I could have probably negotiated them down, but I didn't for some reason, and I'm still thinking, oh, I'm so stupid for not negotiating them down. But anyway, they did have a PlayStation 2 console for $20. It's all right. I mean, they trade in usually for more than that, so might as well go for it for $20. Also had a copy of Vice City in it. It was missing the AV cables. However, I have thousands of those, but it did come with the power brick there, and came with a multi-tap. I believe this is one for the fat PlayStation 2s. So, yeah, I don't know why that was with that, but it also came with 2 cheapo generic controllers. One's a Pelican, one's a probably PDP, just really cheapo style thing. And then we also got a memory card with it. All of that for all of $20. I think that's all right. When you know, throw in the memory card, it has the power adapter and everything. That's all right to me, I suppose. But yeah. Next up, we at the garage sale, they also had PS2 games. They had like the freaking full set of Buzz games for $20, which I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But for $2 a piece, they were selling off the rest of their games. I had managed to get, well, for starters, I got Shrek Super Slam, which do I already have this? Let's see what the spine looks like. I think I might have recently picked this up. It's going to bug me if I don't look for this here and find it. I might have picked it up, okay? We'll just go with I might have. So, yeah, Shrek Super Slam, really fun kind of Smash Bros. Clone, but it's a really fun Smash Bros. Clone. I used to play this all the time when my copy of Smash Bros. Melee died after, like, 300 hours of continuous playing it, basically. So, yeah, and it's complete, good shape. Actually, nice little gem. Well, the disc's a little scratched, but I got a JFJ Easy Pro, so, and I'm planning on doing a video on that, whenever I get the chance, but I put it in, you know, you put a disc in that thing, and it's just perfect when it comes out. It's amazing. It's like some, like, freakish thing. Like, even with just the buffing pads, it's ridiculous, so they don't actually really take much of anything off the disc. It still looks marvelous, so, yeah, we've got Shrek Super Slam for $2. We got Final Fantasy X. $2. Final Fantasy X. And the sad thing is, this game is like incredibly cheap since they came out with the Final Fantasy X and X-2 collection on the PS2. But now I'm starting to find them all. I used to never be able to find this game. I was never able to find this game until I had actually gotten the remaster for the PS3. Then now I've found like 3 or 4 of them. And yeah, altogether, it's in good shape. Has the manual, has the disc. What more can you ask? $2. I figure it's still worth paying $2 for. Next up, we did get a game that it seems to be going for like $10 nowadays for the PS2. I didn't know that originally, but I was like, okay, I want to reassure myself I did all right on this whole bulk lot, and I did. I think everything's worth like double what I paid for it probably, but you know, still, it almost hurts going out to the garage sales and paying half market for some reason to me. I mean, pawn shop and thrift store, that's okay, but garage sales, I kind of expect more of a deal. But whatever, yeah, so it's about usually in the $10 range. I think mine might have actually been missing the manual, too. I had just saw it when I was looking for, Shrek Super Slam. I want to find out, just to let you guys know, because, oh, yep, it is right here. It seems to have the manual. Yeah, it has the manual, and it also has a video game survival kit. I don't think that video games are much of a threat, but, you know, it's fine. This one did not come with a survival kit, which I think I can live without. But yeah, for all of $2, figure why not have an extra copy to trade off on eBay and have more money for garage selling, because this stuff is expensive. Particularly gas on it. It's sucky. But anyway, we also picked up probably the gem of the group here, Dragon Ball Z Sagas. This game, it's not worth much, and you know, it's one I didn't have. That's the reason I picked this up. It's one I didn't have, even though, you know, the game's, from what I hear, not very fun. But somebody did do this for some reason, as you can see right there. PS3 up top there, and then they shaded in PS2 and the PlayStation logo for some reason. I don't know, maybe they were deranged. I don't care. Sharpie comes off with, like, rubbing alcohol and stuff anyway, so it's fine. And then next up, we did get the original Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, which is not the Tenkaichi version, so it's like only a $10 game. But I still don't know like how the Dragon Ball Z games work, by the way. So if you know, if it's like if you know nothing about Dragon Ball, I don't. But you know, I didn't have this game, so now I do have this game, and that'll be going on the shelf. So yeah, I think all of that for, I think I paid $2, $4, $6, $8, $28 for that stack. Not too bad. Definitely could have probably did worse. Oh, $29 including the Polaroid, but yeah. So the next sale I went to, next sale, like sale directly after that sale, I had looked around and I saw the sign of a good garage sale. You see freaking Dance Dance Revolution for the PS2 for like $20. I was like, oh no, this sale's gonna suck. I keep on going, and I see a DS. Alright? I see a DS with $10 on it. And this DS is a complete-in-the-box DS. $10 for a complete-in-the-box DS. And it has all the freaking documentation with it. The charger, even the freaking lanyard. I believe it came with this lanyard. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I've never actually found one that has had the lanyard on it. And also, it had an extra stylus. But yeah, here it is in all of its glory. And I had actually bought it without looking at it because there's like more games and stuff here too, and my hands were full. So I'd kind of just taken a risk on it, and boy did that risk pay off, because this thing is freaking pristine. Like, besides a sticker for some inexplicable reason. That's probably someone's phone number. Don't call that. And it says it has someone's name on it there, but yeah, yeah, screens, guys, screens are perfect. And inside of it, it had a copy of Nintendogs. This is Chihuahuas and Friends, which I actually already have, I believe. Ironically, I am missing every one but Dalmatians, and Dalmatians is the one that I had when I was a kid. And I have like 2 copies of this, no Dalmatians. Sad. But yeah, and it also came with a stylus inside of the console too. And these are both look to be official Nintendo styluses. So hey, I'm sure I could sell these for crazy money, right? Anyway, go ahead and put this... Actually, I'm just going to put it on the portable shelf. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Oh, by the way, I did find out I had gotten this in my last pickup video, and I did already have Resident Evil Outbreak, and mine was in better condition, so that's going to go in the trade-off pile. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and put this on the shelf of portable consoles, just in case I ever want to play an original DS, or I want to use an original DS for some reason. But one thing I did particularly notice about it is the screen does look pretty terrible. So, yeah, I might not ever end up using it, but hey, it still looks nice on the shelf. So, and then this box will go with the 3DS's, 3DS boxes right here. Oh yeah, that looks nice right up there. All right, so we also got a bunch of other stuff with that. We got this Game Boy Color case, which I should have really seen if they had the Game Boy Color around. But honestly, I didn't think to ask because I had saw the case like this angle, so I figured, oh, this is probably just a regular DS case. And I saw Game Boy Color here when I got it home, and I was like, oh, dang it, they might have had a Game Boy Color too. And I checked all over the case, and there is no Game Boy Color in here, unfortunately. But it's a nice, nifty little case. Might even be a official one because it has this nice Nintendo logoed like zipper with it, and it has a registered trademark and everything there. So hey, it might be legit. But yeah, it also, by the way, the DS came with a charger too. Now I have another Game Boy Advance SP charger because I already have like 35 of these. So yay. But I got a bunch of games with it for $2. For some reason, $2 is like the price for video games in my area. It's the price for just any random loose stuff. DVDs $2, video games $2, CDs $2, $2. But anyway, these were all $2. Some of them I feel like I overpaid a little bit for, but you know, it's fine. So I managed to get Nintendogs Labs and Friends in the case there. And this is the $10 sticker that actually came off the DS console. But yeah, it's complete in there. Beautiful shape. What more can you ask? Go ahead and put that with the DS games right there. And then we also got another complete copy of Mario Kart DS, which I believe mine is complete. Where is mine? What does this line look like? Mario Kart DS. Oh, yep, it's right here. Mario Kart DS. Does it have everything with it? It looks like it does. Are these different versions? Nope, they're the same. So, yeah, I guess I have a duplicate copy of Mario Kart DS now for $2. Not bad. Complete, $2. That's as much as I paid for my other one, actually. So then we also got a nice little stack of Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy original games. So I'm going to read these off in the best cinematic order, I suppose. We got Frogger 2, Frogger's Adventure 2, The Lost World. I don't think you need a subtitle for a Frogger game. I think that's just stupid. But anyway, yeah, it exists. I haven't seen this one around, so I figured I should probably pick it up. Then next up, we've got, we'll go with this one next. We've got Miss Pac-Man Special Color Edition. Pretty cool, I suppose. One of the Game Boy games that, you know, works with color too. And then you got Frogger, which I believe I actually already had this version of Frogger, but I will double check at some point. And then we got some Game Boy Color games. We got Frogger 2, which didn't have this before. Now I have it. A lot of these games I didn't actually have before, so pretty cool. And a lot of these are upgrades. Then we got another copy of Super Mario Deluxe, which is actually an upgrade because mine, I think the label's fairly sun-faded on mine, so that's going to be an upgrade. But then we also got Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color. And yeah, this is actually really cool because I didn't know they actually made like actual Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color. I don't know if it's just me not being as astute in video games as I should be, but yeah, I just never seen this before. It's really cool. It's like they put the entirety of Donkey Kong Country from the Super Nintendo onto the Game Boy Color, and it's like a really nice looking port. I mean, yeah, they cut a bunch of things, but it's still a really nice freaking port from what I played of it, which was a couple levels. I don't know, maybe it goes really bad later in the game, but you know, I played a couple of levels of it, and it seemed pretty fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for video games today. But I did order a bunch of random, you know, illegitimate reproductions on Banggood.com because they were like less than $4, and I was like, oh, why on. So yeah, those are in my garage right now. I'll do a video on those, and I might even do a week where I just detail each of those items and kind of review them. So that might be kind of interesting if you guys are interested in that. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. But anyway, this has been Dusty. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy.